but I'll check it out in a second. Because first up, we have our number 3 seed in Gridman against the number 32 ranked Max Power and another Wen robot, which is currently hatcheting Gridman, who has...
B-Tech Breaking Point, B-Tech SDB, and the Nori bot.
It's now finally been able to right itself with Minor Threat stuck under a hammer. Perhaps some colluding between the two Wen robots as they both gang up on the seed here. Gridman, of course, coming off of a miracle run in the last HFT, despite starting in the lower bracket and making it all the way to 4th place. And we'll see what it can do in an even playing field here. Right now, it's not faring too well against the two Wen machines, but the fight is young, and there's still 2 minutes left to see where it will end up.
For what it's worth, even if it doesn't win here, I could definitely see that robot getting far once it gets to the one-on-one stages.
Well, that's what it did in the previous tournament, so maybe Gridman likes to start in the lower bracket. Right now, it's not getting any success here, as it's kind of just being thrown around the arena by the two Wen robots, with Max Power now turning its attention to its teammate in Minor Threat. Of course, a new machine in this tournament, but I think it's stuck on the railing now, as Gridman has finally managed to get underneath Max Power. Minor Threat has freed itself, thankfully. Is coming right after.
The count out.
Comes right after Gridman to save its teammate. With just over a minute remaining, it still could be anybody's game. With perhaps Max Power having a bit of the upper hand here, but Gridman doing its best to change these favors by throwing Max Power into the hammer, sustaining some damage. Speaking of, though, clearly Minor Threat has done tremendous damage to Gridman, and I'm not sure if it can right from this situation.
Flippers are broke.
Yeah, it's taken too much damage here.
Roof.
Flipper is broke,
And,
camera is broke.
Everything's broken here. It's like that Abu Dhabi tournament, but less lethal.
All Abu Dhabi because we're about to have a breach.
I think Nori just rage quit the call after getting eliminated. Unfortunate. Minor Threat hatcheting away at its teammate here with 10 seconds remaining. It's
Taking off that flipper.
Yeah, it's looking like we could have a judge's decision here early on. All right, we have the number 27 ranked Brad drone with its new paint job here versus the number 60 ranked Big Jackpot 2 and Doom Dimension. Big Jackpot off to a smoke and start, flipping around drone while Doom Dimension does its own little dance. Going
Big Jackpot.
Doom Dimension. Doom Dimension has a really large side to get stuck on.
It sure does.
That's true.
Unfortunately, one of the big wheels off of a Big Jackpot has been ripped away. Clearly, the two vertical spinners colluding to remove the biggest threat. But Brad drone is
Brad's
in
on the wrong side.
Yeah, and it's in a very compromising position, and it's struggling to self-right from that position. With well, Doom Dimension was in prime position to take advantage, but that requires it to be stable, which it isn't. A piece of carbon gets torn straight out of the arena by Brad drone as it slams Doom Dimension across the arena. With
Big Jackpot still in the fight.
2 of the 3 machines spinning out of control as Doom Dimension is next to lose one of those big wheels. Brad drone scratched up, but slicing away, tearing more of the carbon right out of Doom Dimension. And once more, slamming him across the arena. Carbon flying once more. And pushing him into the hammer almost. Instead, puts himself in harm's way, but looking no worse for wear so far. Smashing away even more carbon from Doom Dimension.
How's that drum not broken yet?
Yeah,
I don't
right?
know. There's one durable part, but oh no, our boy Big Jackpot has now caught the ire of Brad Drone as he spins out of control. Speaking of, Doom Dimension almost immediately putting itself in the Shadow Realm down the pit, miraculously getting stuck on its side, but I have a feeling it'll that won't be the end of Doom Dimension. It'll probably spin away at some point, but there's just one little copal wheel left on Big Jackpot 2, and Brad Drone might just take this melee.
The only time
Ooh.
Brad ever wins is when he uses another robot's design.
And that'll be it. We have a Clash of the Titans here. The number 4 ranked Gridman up against the Kingslayer Superbot. Rank number 60, Big Jackpot 2. It's losing the wedge game early on, unfortunately, but we'll see if it can recover. Oh, Gridman trying to end the fight early. But Big Jackpot bouncing off that low wall to fight once more. Unfortunately, Gridman not giving Big Jackpot 2 any room to breathe whatsoever as it's just getting shoved around. Big Jackpot pulling a wheelie, but still unable to be freed from Gridman, but trying to shove Gridman back, digging in those 2 big rear wheels. Gridman once again getting underneath, might be in prime position to get Big Jackpot 2 over the arena wall, but unable to do so far. What do you mean glass cannon, Nori? I think it had the second amount of fights in the previous HFT tournament. Like it goes a distance. And it's against spinners, yeah, I suppose. Speaking of, it looks like this fight might go the distance unless Gridman, nope. Big Jackpot just slides off right there.
Glass cannons when they face spinners.
Yeah, that's unfortunately kind of the name of the game. But,
Nori either wins or gets split in half.
Yeah, well, Gridman putting Big Jackpot under the big hammer for a moment, but then takes some damage itself.
Winning all the damage just because of that single hammer hit.
Real? Oh,
It's
Gridman.
so stylish right now. There is nothing that Nora can do about this.
Gridman taking Big Jackpot to all the arena hazards once more.
It goes to the judge. It goes to the judges, and Big Jackpot just wins solely on style.
Oh, Big Jackpot, a big flip! Can it finish off? Can it put Gridman down the pit? No, it loses control. It goes the wrong way. Oh, we almost had another huge upset courtesy of Superbot. But Superbot unfortunately comes back down to earth.
Get drunk at that moment.
Even the builder of Gridman is rooting for Big Jackpot currently with 15 seconds left. Can Superbot make some magic happen with Big Jackpot? We're going close to the pit. Who will go down? Who's gonna end up in the pit? Could it be Superbot? No! Gridman holds on for the judge's decision. Next up, we've got 2 rookies in Minor Threat and Doom Dimension. Well, this is unfortunate. Yeah. Big Jackpot may have been eliminated from the tournament, but never eliminated in our hearts. Minor Threat.
We get to the final, and in comes Big Jackpot with a steel chair.
Real. Yeah, the final's actually a 3-way melee where I control Big Jackpot too.
It's got a steel extension on its flipper, just a steel chair.
True.
And then
with
an AK-47.
Yeah, with razor damage zones on the end. The Minor Threat is just absolutely befuddled by the actions of Doom Dimension, which
You just
is just kind of grinding away on the top of Minor Threat. I was
Face fucking him.
I didn't like that comment. I should probably be scorecarding this just in case, because neither robot
So about
doing
that scorecard.
a lot of damage, or being very active so far, but I mean, just by nature of it being a vertical spinner, I think, you know, Doom Dimension might just win on the grind game alone, unless, yeah,
It's spitting its opponent to death. This is
yeah, unless
do
it.
not let your
Crit,
kid-
toxic crit.
Fuck it. That's that's the take. Doom Dimension wins. I
Well
like
done.
that out of any disease that would be possible, they picked the disease that just made no sense. Anyways, we got a rematch here. Big Jackpot versus. Fuck, that was actually unintentional. Max Power versus Gridman. Gridman off to a hot start after being absolutely bullied by Max Power, making it do circus acts in this fight.
Start.
Big Jackpot lives on in Gridman. Unfortunately, the pit door is working, so Gridman, try as you might, won't be able to get Max Power down that pit quite yet, but it might be able to. No, trying to get it over to the arena low wall, but Max Power just slipping off. But Gridman likes these long games, so it'll stay in control here as Max Power struggles to self-right here. It'll want to get away quickly as Gridman is pushing it into the hammer as it's sort of glancing off. Oh! Snapping the carbon into off the back of Gridman. A perfect break. I would love
now
to
has
see.
less downforce. It's not as low anymore.
True. Well, it's still got the front splitter. Yeah, I would love to see a big Jackpot skin of
Big
Gridman.
woman.
When I
Grid woman.
I would love to see that in the Gridman tournament that I inevitably host at some point. That'll be a side tournament that finally gets entry. Oh, Max Power getting thrown into the air. Oh, Gridman, gotta be careful as well.
Gridman right now.
Gridman has that front downforce, and despite getting thrown into the air, was able to stick to the ground. Oh, just saved by the bell as the pit door finally descends.
However, we
Gridman.
saw what could happen with the big Jackpot last time. It just couldn't follow through. Maybe we could see the same again today.
Perhaps. Gridman tracking down. I keep wanting to say Superbot or Big Jackpot. Keeps pursuing Max Power. Yeah, we love Big Jackpot here. Oh, missing the hammer. Oh, getting thrown down again is Max Power here. As Gridman is in prime position to make it to the top 16. If it can just win this fight here. Oh! Taking more damage from that arena hammer.
Cancer in the water. Oh my god.
This is indeed the average Gridman fight. I believe it's also its 10th win here in HFT, as it will go on to the top 16. So first things first, we got a rematch going between Brad Drone and Doom Dimension. I unfortunately recorded the incorrect final placement, hence this is happening on Christmas Eve, but we'll see if Brad Drone can take this one, as he's dealt early damage to Doom Dimension, who's had a back panel. Oh! A back panel ripped off, and then the drum followed shortly after. So, fortunately for Tommy, he will keep on going to the top 16, presumably, unless something drastic occurs. But Doom Dimension is not exactly the most durable robot, as we've seen with carbon and metal strewn across the arena. There goes the limp weapon motor torn out of the front of Doom Dimension. And, well, we might... No, he's still moving a little too quickly. He's had some weight reduction going on. letting it move quite swiftly across the arena, but whether that will help him at all at this point in the fight is probably quite moot, as Brad Drone looks to pin the machine here for the victory.